afternoon, Mzansi, and welcome to Afternoon Express. It's a Tuesday, so you already know what time it is. It is time for our traditional Afternoon Express cook-along. And as we're speaking about all things traditions, what is Christmas without a decadent meal to share with the family and all of your loved ones? Which leads me to my loved ones here in the kitchen. I'm not riding alone. We are back. You know when people say December, you see family members that you haven't seen all year round. I can say the same for Chef Anele. Anele, welcome back.
Thank you. Jingle bells, jingle bells. Woohoo!
Okay. Whilst we're jingling it all the way here on Afternoon Express's Loft, we also have Chef Friki all the way on that side. How are you doing?
Well, and you?
Very well. I'm very excited to see what you've got up your sleeve. But also holding me down on this side of the kitchen, we also have Maynard, Chef Foodie Extraordinaire. How are you doing?
I'm doing very well, and Christmas is my time of the year. That's when I come alive. So today is everything that I love. We are going to be cooking today. Can I tell you what we're going to be doing?
I cannot wait, South Africa. Get your pen and paper ready and find out what's on the menu.
Okay, fantastic. So we're preparing really traditional South African Christmas food, but we're going to be doing lots of interesting twists and turns and jazzing it up in like beautiful ways. So we're going to be starting over here, and we're going to be doing pumpkin fritters, pampoen cookies.
Ooh.
And we are going to be doing that with a fantastic caramel and thyme sauce. Then we're going to be moving over to some Gamon croquettes, so traditional Gamon flavors, but we're going to be reinventing the traditional Gamon. Then we're going to be moving on to the most beautiful roasted butter festive chicken.
Okay.
Yes, which
I'm
is
looking
going to
forward
be
to that.
Absolutely fantastic.
So then we've got a lot up our sleeve, essentially. And that's just only the beginning. We're going to be giving you all of those details. So please do cook along with us by heading over to our Afternoon Express website, and you can get the full ingredients list and recipe so you can cook along with us. Now, social media, we have asked you, please fill in the blanks. A Christmas meal is never complete without blank. Use that hashtag Afternoon Express in all of your comments. Now, let's get cooking. Chef Anele, what's the first step?
Well, my answer is Christmas is nothing without gammon. Yes. Friki, how are we making this gammon croquettes?
Okay, so this year we decided to make pulled gammon croquettes.
Fancy.
So usually over Christmas, traditionally people will boil the gammon, glaze it, cherries, pineapple, everything on top, and then slice it.
Yeah.
So this year we decided we're gonna turn it all inside out. So we're gonna boil the gammon, pull it, and then put all the cherries and the pineapple inside.
Okay.
Crumb it and deep fry it, and then it's all systems go.
I am hungry already. What is the first step of whipping this up? I can see Anela's already chopped up her onions, but essentially, what's traditionally the right way to start this recipe?
So usually you would start with some broth, some juice of some sort, apple or pineapple would work very well.
Okay.
Some cinnamon, bay leaves, garlic, onion, everything festive, and you can add some other spices as well if you have with you or not. Boil it for 2 to 3 hours until it's nice and soft. And then we go from there.
So then that's the stock, essentially, that Anele is whipping up there.
Yeah, so I'm putting the stock in there, and I'm now putting, you usually use wine. I will use wine, but we are doing pineapple juice here, or apple juice here today. And we've got some onions that I'm going to put in, garlic, cinnamon, and all that lovely stuff.
Delicious. And Chef Maynard on our side, you seem to be putting together the pumpkin fritters.
Yes, the pumpkin fritters. It's not pampoen cookies, actually, it's pumpkin fritters.
Why not pampoen cookies?
There is a big difference. There is a big difference, yes. So what we're doing is we're doing 3 cups of cooked pumpkin. Now you can do pumpkin or you can do butternut, whatever is available at the time. And then just mash it up. And then to this, we're going to add 2 eggs. Very easy. This is the only pumpkin fritter recipe you will ever need. And then to this, we're going to add 2 cups of self-raising flour.
Okay.
So I'm just going to...
And you put that all in together. Now, you did speak about a sauce that's going to accompany
that you
this.
are going to make for us.
Now, listen, I'm all about the sauce.
Yes.
So what's the first step of creating this delicious sauce that's going to accompany
this meal?
So your
sauce, you can turn up the heat underneath this little pot of ours over here.
Okay.
Okay, fantastic. That is going. Now you're going to add your butter and melt it.
I always had my pumpkin fritters just with cinnamon and sugar.
Yes.
This is like really taking it up to varsity level, hey,
yes,
Polly?
Exactly.
A beautiful level.
Yeah.
You know, that's also what I like about the festive season. It's just an opportunity to take those age-old recipes that you've been enjoying from generation to generation and put your own twist on it. So I love the fact that we're putting your twist on it, Maynard, today.
Yes.
Okay, so the butter's in there,
Butter
and then
goes
do I
in.
put the sugar
Yes,
all in?
So put the sugar in, and then that can melt and sort of caramelize together. That's quite an important step of the sauce because all the flavor and the color is going to come from there. Into my pumpkin fritter batter over here, I'm just going to add some baking powder, about a tablespoon, and then our secret ingredient is aniseed.
What's aniseed? I've never
aniseed.
worked with aniseed before.
Aniseed is, yeah, you can smell it. It smells a little bit like licorice.
And I love licorice. That
Yes.
scent is beautiful.
Isn't it amazing?
You know, a lot of times when you do think of such flavors, you only think that's time for dessert. But I love
Yeah.
the fact that we're adding it here to our fritters.
Yes, yes, yes. And it's got that sort of oldie-worldy taste of like those beautiful long rusks, yeah, that you dip into the coffee. It's got that sort of flavor to it, yeah.
Okay, I love that. Okay, how's it going over on that side?
Okay, so
Fricky?
can I tell you?
Yes, please tell me what I must do as well.
So the gammon is going to boil for 2 to 3 hours until it's nice and soft, and then we're going to pull it into little pieces, flentertjies, and then the sauce you're going to boil in another pot just until it's nice and syrupy.
Yes.
You're going to add it to the pulled gammon and a little bit of flour just to make it stick together.
Okay. When does the pineapple and the cherries go in?
Now you're going to start.
Oh, so you assemble it a
lovely.
bit like that.
So you're going to roll them into bowls, and then in your hand you're going to make it flat. Add some pineapple.
Oh, so it's like a little surprise when you cut it.
It's a little
you get like
basket.
a Christmas surprise in it, like
Some
a cherry and
cherries.
pineapple. It's so Christmassy.
Very.
You're going to close it up.
Okay. And then you do the breading of it.
Yes, flour, egg, and some panko breadcrumbs, and then we're going to start frying.
Delicious, South Africa. Just to catch you up on what we're whipping up on our Afternoon Express cook-along, we're making traditional Christmas feasts here in the loft, being accompanied by the amazing chefs, Chef Frikkie and of course Maynard. Now I love the fact that you're taking age-old recipes, putting your own twist on it so that everyone can cook along at home. So do head over to our Afternoon Express website to get cooking along with us. Now you're adding the citrus flavors.
Yes, so I've taken my microplaner or my grater. You can just use a grater at home.
Okay.
And then we use the skin or the zest of one orange. I love oranges. And I think the flavor of orange and pumpkin works together really,
I've
really
never
well.
tried that.
Yeah, it's fantastic. And then, and then just squeeze out also the juice of one orange into a little bowl with your zest. And then to this, we're going to add like a tablespoon of corn flour, maizena.
Ooh,
Yes.
that's a clever idea.
Yeah. And then we are just going to stir this up. How's our sugar and our butter looking over there?
It's coming together quite beautifully. You know, I'm seeing what you're meaning about that key, the caramelizing
Yes.
process. No worries, it's fun when we're making a mess in the kitchen. That caramelizing process is essential when it comes to making a delicious sauce. So it's very much underway.
That looks beautiful.
The batter has melted all the way down.
That's
Already the
lovely.
granules of the sugar is also melting down. And Chef Anele is already deep frying your croquettes.
Yeah, I just quickly want to talk about that fabulous milk again. Remember, 18 days it keeps in your fridge.
That is
It's got that
absolutely
blue
amazing.
color. I see everybody walking around with blue
In the
in the shop.
supermarket.
And I see it the whole time. So I also gravitate to it the whole time. And 55 quality tests.
Yeah.
It's just the best. And calcium and vitamins and everything that you need.
I will definitely do the...
And so a liter of that can go into our sugar and butter mixture. over
Okay,
there.
I'm going to wing it by eyes, so
Yes.
just tell me when to
Just
stop.
Just wing it.
Yeah. And I'm frying croquettes here while you're
Wonderful.
doing
okay,
that.
that's perfect.
Nice.
Little bit more.
I love this. Oh, a little bit more?
Little bit
Whilst
more.
I'm adding a little bit
Look at
more,
this.
we
There
still
we
have
go.
so much more Afternoon Express cooking coming up. We're going to be putting our finishing touches of what we've started here in the kitchen, but it's all about the Christmas festivities in the loft. Please do check out this quick recap if you've missed any of the steps of what we've whipped up so far.
Made with love by Clover.
Those recaps are oh so handy if you are cooking along with us. But we are only at the beginning of the cooking spree that we're on today. Chef Maynard, what's up our sleeve for the rest of the show?
Well, we're going to be cooking a fantastic buttery festive chicken and then a beef tongue with like a mustard sauce, my grandma's recipe.
Love that.
Yes.
All of that coming up.
I'll go. So one of you, Chef.
Oh, he's back.
Move way.
Clover Fresh Milk.
Made with love by Clover.